from the extreme section of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 245 pounds, Draven Durning!
Kotsab, we have a family reunion in the most violent of senses. The Jaded Angel, maybe a Jaded Durning, a 25-year veteran, Draven Durning.
You know what I noticed, Kotsab? Champion's coming out second for this one.
Yeah.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah. We got to make sure the Durnings get their respect.
Well, they're both a Durning,
As
but
long as there's a Durning coming out second, that's all that matters.
it is fitting that this man is from Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Jim Thorpe, an iconic athlete, a multi-sport athlete of varying degree, and this guy is a hell of an athlete himself. I mentioned that his son, Aiden Durning, who we saw earlier, third-generation superstar. This man, the son of Jesse Durning, WWE and ECW alumni.
You know, this whole time I thought they were talking about the artist of flowers, Robert Mapplethorpe, but it's Jim Thorpe.
Oh, right, I can see the comparison.
To the children at home, don't look up any of Robert Mapplethorpe's artwork, but Draven Durning versus Dick Durning. Thank you for making this matchup, because this is going to be more personal than we think.
What's amazing is that they literally have never met in
opponent.
person until today at this match. They've led the same
He
lifestyle.
is the reigning
Their children are growing up the
defending
same, learning from them, and they've
undisputed
literally
superstars
never
of
met.
wrestling heavyweight champion.
That blows me away.
Hailing from St. John, New Brunswick, weighed in at 235 pounds.
The armpit.
For those keeping track at
of
home,
Maritime Wrestling,
Dick Durning has gotten his son booked and self-booked into the main event on his very first show in Superstars of Wrestling.
Yeah, showed up out of the blue.
His cousin booked and his cousin's son booked.
Are you complaining about any of the matchups we've seen tonight?
I will not, you know what, that's fair. I am looking forward to a good old-fashioned family feud. It does make me forgive Gary Daniels for booking this during Game 2 of the Habs and Carolina Hurricanes.
Now, Coach, imagine meeting one of your family members for the first time in the squared circle.
It kind of happened. I've come from a Greek family.
Right. That makes sense.
There's no championship, so we just kind of threw plates and olives at each other.
Well, we'll be saying Opa to one of these men when they get their hand raised, but which Durning will it be, Gary?
Durning versus Durning. As you had said earlier, I think a Durning is going to win, which was a good call by you.
I did make the bold claim. that a Durning would win. I'm liking those odds, Coach Sab.
Look at this. Guys, I'm seeing double here. 4 Durnings.
Now, Draven Durning, he has worked with, I mentioned that his father, Jesse, is ECW alumni. You name it, he has been in the ring with so many ECW legends. Tommy Dreamer, Rhino, The Sandman. He went to Jersey to train with Lil Guido, a.k.a. Nunzio. He's even been in the ring with Rob Van Dam.
Wow. Multiple wins over Nunzio.
There you go.
Well, it's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm glad I booked this one.
Beating the full-blooded Italian himself. It's also not just ECW alumni. He's been in the ring with former TNA champion James Storm.
Wow.
And he's probably thinking, too, his cousin Dick, sorry about your damn luck to be in the ring with me.
Durning also, I'm saying Durning. Dick Durning, of course, no slouch being in the ring with, Hall of Fame level talent. He himself wrestled Rhino. Cody Rhodes, the current WWE champion.
He once beat Chris Masters in front of 4,000 people at the TD station.
It is going to be curious to see, like they're posing for their family right now. Guys, look, everybody, this is the Durning show. We have to let them get their moment.
That's right.
Have to get their picture in.
Listen, it's not their fault that these fans absolutely adore them. And here we go. We are underway, Gary.
Durning versus Durning.
Draven told me the story earlier. Didn't even know he had a cousin that wrestled. 2006. He's been in the business for 5 years at that point. He's looking up promotions in Canada, and he comes across somebody named Dick Durning. And he messages Dick, and he says, is Durning is that your legal name? And he says, of course it is. They start asking each other questions, learn that they're cousins. Imagine learning that your cousin is in the same profession you are, in a completely different country.
And to add to the layers of just craziness, both their sons are professional wrestlers.
Yeah, it's a crazy story that you almost think we're making it up, but it's legitimate, and it's crazy.
Dryce Durning, the Bloodfeather, son of Dick.
This is what I do for these fans. I bring in, not only for the fans, for the wrestlers, I'm making a family reunion that have never met before. All they do is yell at me.
You're making me, I've definitely been torn on your decisions, but this is one of the good ones. And Dick Durning, beautiful snapmare there, Josh.
Nice snapmare by Dick Durning to Draven Durning. This is going to get confusing.
It certainly is. It's a lot of D's and a lot of Durnings, but we'll do our best, folks. And I mentioned that Eric, obviously trained by his father, Jesse, Draven. I can't even get the name straight, Josh. You help me out here.
There's too many Durnings. I told you.
I don't know who
what I was thinking.
Me neither. I'm making names up off the top of my head because I'm so confused. But my apologies to the folks at home. What I'm trying to say is Draven, trained by his father, Jesse, but also trained by Lil Guido, trained by, like I said, had rounds with Sandman as well.
Probably wrestled somebody named Eric at one point.
Probably. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
An experience.
Oh, nice reversal.
An experienced Draven does have the slight edge on Dick.
Well, Draven, he may be from Pennsylvania, but takes a Manhattan drop followed by a couple of knife-edge chops, but gets the momentum. Durning stalls it and throws Draven to the outside. And you know better than anyone, Josh, you don't want to be here.
Whoa.
Okay, by Dick Durning. And Durning's size, Dick Durning's size is... I don't know if the fans watching on YouTube can tell. He's much bigger in person.
Absolutely.
Than you see in photos or videos. He is a big man to be diving through those ropes like that.
And Draven, no slouch either, 245 pounds, 6'2", was able to take him off his feet with that suicida, but he might match his cousin here. Suicida of his own.
Oh, there's no family love loss here. They're going right at it.
How often do you see a 245-pound man do that, Kotsab?
Not too often. I mean, and if you look too, you see, although they are related and they look similar facially and in their, mannerisms, you do see the style difference just in the way they dress. He being Draven, comes from the extreme part of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. We talked about his battles with ECW alumni. Whereas Dick, more of the athlete, more of the professional wrestler, not just a brawler like it was here, Draven giving him those clubbing blows.
What you're basically trying to say is Draven wants to turn this less into an athletic competition and more into a fight.
Right. Draven's the fighter. Draven's the brawler. Dick's going to be the one using the wrestling moves. Drake's going to be the one using the athleticism.
But you just saw there, great ring awareness, using that corner of the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring.
That might be the good strategy for Draven.
Oh, and you mentioned many times, Kotsab, taking that kick from Dick.
Oh! Doing his homework. He knew it was coming.
And what a neck breaker.
Reversal.
I think Dick, right before that, injured his namesake, and Draven in the driver's seat here.
Draven in the driver's seat, and we talked earlier about Draven just a couple seconds ago about how he's going to be the brawler, but look at this. He's got it. Oh, see? Oh, okay.
The mean streak, a little more vicious.
Across the nose of Dick.
Just a smack across the face.
We say all the time, the hardest part of the ring, you guys just mentioned it about the apron. But look at Draven. He knows the ring so well. He's using every part of the ring because, truthfully, every part of the ring hurts. He used the turnbuckle to his advantage. He uses the ropes to his advantage.
Well, Durning, a 23, 24-year, Dick, a 23, 24-year veteran. Draven, 25. It's not often someone has the experience advantage on Dick.
No, it's not. And Dick,
I thought he had it.
oftentimes, unless he's in there with, say, a pipes, oftentimes is the veteran of the match.
Oh, Dick able to cut off Draven with these shots to the midsection.
Making a comeback. Oh! What a shot to the chest.
A lot of strikes by Draven. Get some power moves in there. Forearm.
Wipe the smile off his face.
Notice he avoided hooking the leg. Instead, he used his hands to try and hold the shoulders of Durning down, Dick Durning down.
Trying to put 245 pounds down on him. Big man. Now, listen, that's a long way away, Pennsylvania. It's about an 11 to 12-hour drive. I don't know about you, Gary. Would you drive half a day just to beat up one of your family members?
Depends on what family member it was, though. But
well said. And oh my goodness, I think as you often say, Dick might have lost another tooth with that right hand from Draven.
You can't afford to lose much more.
You ain't got much left.
Oh, and that
Oh,
elevates.
he might have lost one with that,
What
too.
a step-up knee from Draven.
Who, it's again, the similarities. Both men use that move. We saw Aiden Durning earlier use a corner attack into a bulldog, much like Dick.
The apple
trained
did not
by his father.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree of violence, that is sure. And let's see what's happening here. Both these men in a bit of a stalemate. And, release suplex from Draven.
Oh, it's almost like a falcon arrow there.
I was going to say.
Wow. Whatever.
Oh, I thought he had him.
I don't even know if Dick Durning knows what it is. He just knows his back hurts, which comes into play again. How many times do we talk about the injured back of Dick Durning?
Well, it keeps coming up because people keep targeting it. A bullseye's a bullseye, man. That's what wrestling is. You sometimes find the weakness and go for it.
I'm surprised his back is as well it is. They almost destroyed the ring at the last show in the triple threat match.
Dick back in the driver's seat here, but I keep saying it, both these men have each other so well read. They keep reversing. You see that into that clothesline.
Oh, I thought
they know each other well. I started to talk about the back of Dick. The thing about it is everyone and their dog knows about Dick Durning's back. All of his opponents. How much has he disclosed to his cousin over the last 20 years since they've met one another, how bad his back is?
This is true, man. You're way more open than family than most
wow.
people. Oh! He went
Wow.
for the double jump swanton, but no one
for a
there.
man that big to move like that, that's crazy.
Did you see the ring?
The whole ring shook. Listen,
It looked like one of the boards of the ring popped up. He hit that so hard.
I've seen a lot of men do swanton bombs, not many that big.
That was an amazing swanton bomb. But both men are down.
We mentioned that it's kind of been a stalemate, and it might be a literal stalemate if Matt Pettifer counts to 10, Josh.
Look, these guys, Draven starting to get up first. He's been in control for a lot of this match. And a nice right hand. Oh, that one stunned him.
And we're hearing these shots throughout the Irving Oil Fieldhouse.
Paintbrushing each other.
Both these men might be out, and the only thing holding each other up is each other.
Wow. What a great main event we had tonight.
Blow for blow, shot for shot. Which family member is going to get the better of the other? Oh, and it looks like Dick.
He's building
The thing
the
about
momentum.
Dick is he's got a second, third, and fourth gear that he taps into. He is a cardio machine.
Look at this. Oh, and he has. He's got a backup plan for his backup plans. Misses
does
the
this
kick,
come from?
connects for the other.
What did
Where
I
does
tell
this
you? The
energy come
Pele
from?
kick. We saw Aiden Durning use one earlier.
Nah, you unfortunately have been on the receiving end of many kicks. And what about this bulldog through the ropes, Kotsab?
Oh!
Felt
Almost
that
took out our
too.
cameraman, John,
Yeah, you probably tasted your teeth in the
for the
back of
debut
your
of his
throat,
new show.
getting driven into that turnbuckle.
Wow.
Dick Durning trying to make sure his cousin has the same amount of teeth as he does.
He's going to the top.
Draven did say he wanted to leave as the most handsome of the Durnings, but after that move, he might not be.
Oh, and he kicks
wow.
out of the split-legged moonsault. And how many times have we seen Dick end matches with that very maneuver?
I thought that was it. I was getting ready to shuffle in our notes,
Well, I mentioned
say
earlier,
our goodbyes, and
I mentioned earlier he's been in the ring with Rob Van Dam. Maybe he's very familiar with the split-legged moonsault.
It's true. We watched it firsthand.
And look at Draven. Anything he can, he is clutching the belt of Dick just to try to stay alive, Josh.
Like you said, Travis, I don't know the last time we seen somebody kick out of that move.
Handful of hair.
oh,
driving the right hands into Draven. And Draven, again, that waist control, not relinquishing. And finally, it takes another right hand for him to break it. Gary, oh! Look at that stall, Gary.
Oh, nice reversal. Here we go.
Oh, we've
Pile
seen
driver.
this. We've heard of this move.
And Dick Durning is on cloud 9. That's got to be it. Draven has won so many matches with this maneuver, but he can't.
The exhaustion at Draven, he can't get to the pin.
Cover.
This still's got to be it. And Dick kicks out. And the only thing that saved Durning, Dick Durning, was Draven's exhaustion because he couldn't get there quick enough.
If he had to get over for the pin right away, I think we'd have a new champion right now.
We got to talk about the exhaustion because you got to think Durning lives a 7-minute drive away. Dick Durning. Draven Durning, as we talked about, had to commute 12, 13 hours.
Well, Josh, you've been to Pennsylvania. You know it's a daunting trip.
Daunting trip. It's a rough, a lot of fighting. It's a fighting city. He born in Philadelphia.
And look at this. You mentioned the mean streets of Philly. This is a mean streak from Draven, driving that boot into his cousin's mouth.
Right, he was just holding on to him, and he just kicked him in the face.
Did you guys see that? He just pulled his knee pad down.
The knee is exposed, and a cloud 9 with an exposed knee has to be it.
That'll be it.
Dick able to fight out of it,
Almost hit him with
and
the
he's
too.
going for the pearl necklace. For the first time in Superstars of Wrestling, he connects with a pearl necklace, and I think he just defeated his cousin.
Wow! What a finisher.
Here is your winner and still Superstars of Wrestling heavyweight champion, the ace of the Maritimes, Dick Durning!
Josh, you did a lot of battles with Dick Durning. He had to go way back. A move you've probably taken a few times to put away his cousin.
The split-legged moonsault didn't do it. I got a family reunion here.
You saw the split
Aiden
leg.
and Dryce coming in,
Aiden
each helping
Durning.
their respective fathers up.
Aiden Durning tending to his father, Draven.
Isn't
Dryce
this a
Durning.
nice family moment right here?
Dryce Durning tending to his father, Dick. And Kotsab said he saw 4 Durnings earlier. Well, here it is. This is a beautiful family reunion in the main event, and you have to respect each other after a battle like that. And
Kick him!
You love to see it.
Kick them both!
I wouldn't call it a curtain call, but I would call it a beautiful family reunion right here in the middle of the Irving Oil Fieldhouse.
Another great show tonight, boys. Great matches right from the beginning.
Oh, I love being a part of the Durning show.
You just didn't like that throw. You just didn't like seeing a pearl necklace again because you've taken too many of those in your day. It took a lot for him to put.
Listen, my kids watch these shows. Can you stop saying that I've taken pearl necklaces?
What? It's lovely jewelry. If anything, it's like Martha Wayne. But you see, my point being, he had to go back to the well from the days he battled the likes of you. A move we haven't seen him do in years to put away his cousin. That is how evenly matched they were.
What is going on here?
Oh, what are they joining the Wolfpack now?
We got 2 sweets all around. Alex Robbins might say Tings ain't sweet as Aiden Durning experienced, but 2 sweets all around and throwing up the 4. I don't know if J.J. Dillon's going to manage these guys, but we got a reunion of 4 men who are so stoked to be here, and I love to see it. We are over the moon to see the Durning standing tall.
And these young women right here want to give a birthday shout out to their mother. Happy birthday, Chelsea Haley.
Chelsea Haley, very happy birthday. Thank you,
Happy
John.
birthday,
It's
Chelsea.
rare you do something nice for the fans. Love to see
They
it.
paid me. Say happy birthday. Here.
And look at that. Fans all around, fans getting
That'll
involved.
be 3 likes.
Fans taking pictures with the Durnings. This is a beautiful sight. This has been S.O.W. Spring Loaded. Gary Daniels, our GM, the Greek Gabber, Josh Kotsabasakis, and I am S.O.W.'s voice, Travis Boyce.